Alright lads, how you doing? Welcome back to Baggy TV, welcome back to my channel. Lads, in today's video I'm going to be addressing a lot of the talk, a lot of the hype, a lot of the misconceptions in regards to last night's victory against Brighton. Because it was a win, 3 points that we achieved last night against Brighton. I'm going to be addressing all of the topics surrounding that game, from the debuts to Kai Havertz, Thibaut Werner, competitive debut. I'm going to be talking about Loftus-Cheek. I'm going to be talking about everything there is to talk about in regards to last night's victory. So lads, before I get into the video, do me a favour, subscribe to my channel. Turn that bell notification button on. Comment, like and share my video. I'd appreciate that. Now let's jump in. So, the game, did it go to plan? Yeah, we won. We had a decent performance. I know there was a lot of people talking about an underwhelming performance. Some of the players didn't perform, some of this, some of that. And in hindsight, they're right. They're right. But lads, do you remember at the start of last season? We had a string of great performances but no points to show for it. Last night, the performance wasn't great. It was decent. It wasn't great. But we got the 3 points. Now, I know everybody wants to address the Kai Havertz performance and Thibaut Werner and how they did last night. They both did what was expected from them, what was required from them. A lot of people were talking about how much of a good performance Werner put in, while how underwhelming Havertz's performance was. But lads, think of it this way. Think of it this way. Werner has had a lot more time with the lads. He's been here in London a lot longer than Werner, a lot longer than Havertz. He's had time to adjust, to understand his teammates. Havertz has been here, 4 days with the lads? 4 days I think he's been here with the lads training before he took part in the match. Havertz literally just came back from vacation. Havertz hasn't played for a few weeks. Havertz hasn't had a pre-season, and neither has the rest of the team. So for us to come out and talk about how underwhelming Havertz was, it's nonsense. Literally nonsense. For us to come out and talk about how underwhelming Loftus-Cheek was, again, nonsense. Lads, Loftus-Cheek had a mad injury. Loftus-Cheek is fit. Loftus-Cheek has been going in a roller coaster, up and down in regards to match time, in regards to his positioning. Lampard has played him in like 7 different positions in the past God knows how many games. What is Loftus-Cheek's position? I mean, come on. Doesn't Lampard know where Loftus-Cheek is meant to play? Loftus-Cheek is not a winger. Loftus-Cheek is not a 10. Loftus-Cheek is a central midfielder, and to be honest, left-sided central midfielder. That's where he normally plays, on the left of the central midfield. Sometimes he's a little bit forward, sometimes a little bit back, but he's not a 10. He's not a winger. The formation we played yesterday baffled the hell out of me. It baffled the hell out of me. I was expecting Pulisic not to feature yesterday. I was expecting it, and to be honest, quite a few people were expecting it. But the fact that he didn't feature yesterday, we all expected to see Werner fill in that gap because he can. And somebody else would be up front. I personally thought it would be Tammy Abraham. Others thought it might be Giroud. But for us to have Mount on the left and Havertz on the right with Ruben Loftus-Cheek down the centre, it was baffling. It was baffling. Okay, you wanted to play Werner up front? Do it. Why play Mount on the left? Why play Loftus-Cheek down the centre when you still have a fully fit winger that can come in? You could have had Callum play on the right, Havertz down the centre, and Mount on the left. I'd have been fine with that. The way that we lined up yesterday, it was such a narrow system, such a narrow formation. We had no width whatsoever. Reece James did a good job. Reece James did a good job. I mean, even Alonso, to a certain degree, he did all right. Okay, I was personally impressed with Reece James. I know some people said he had a bad first half and he showed up in the second half. That's their assessment. My assessment, Reece James did what was required of him because this team wasn't playing with any width apart from the left and the right back. Because Kai Havertz, Mount were playing so narrow, and I can understand it. They're not really wingers. I mean, Havertz does play on the wing sometimes, but that's not his position, and neither is Mason Mount. Okay, they are central. Their main position is central. Now, Kai Havertz, first game in a while. Don't have any expectations, lads. And in my match preview, I said, don't have any expectations, because if you have expectations coming into this game, you're going to be disappointed. And by the looks of things, a lot of people had a lot of expectations coming into this game because a lot of them are very disappointed. Kai Havertz put in a decent shift. Kai Havertz did what I was expecting him to do. I was not expecting him to smash it yesterday. He did a job. Okay, I saw him tracking back. I saw him helping out in defense. And when he was tracking back and helping out in defense, he did a good job. He made some tackles. Okay, he played the ball. He played the ball really well in regards to opening up play for Werner. I saw some really good passes there that our other teammates couldn't replicate. Loftus-Cheek had a bad game. Another bad game. But lads, Loftus-Cheek, we need to stick by him and encourage him and motivate him, because we all know what Loftus-Cheek can do. Loftus-Cheek is a very talented player. Loftus-Cheek is one of our own. We need to stick by him. We need to give him a chance. Yes, his performance was not good, but we need him to be playing in the position he's comfortable in, his actual position, get his form back, get his confidence back, and then if you want to experiment, experiment. But first, let him get his confidence back. And Lampard, sorry mate, you haven't done that. You haven't done that. Now, I was expecting to see Mason Mount playing because Mason Mount has to play. And to be fair, he put in a decent performance, Mason Mount. He was pressing, he was trying to open up play. But Mason Mount, again, his best position is a more central position. And that's why we saw us playing so narrow, because both Mount and Havertz prefer to play in the centre. Werner, his runs, his pace, even though Werner did suffer a dead leg quite early on, he still carried on. And I was really impressed with his vision and his pace. It was refreshing to see us have someone in the centre of the park with such pace, lightning, quick pace. Really impressed to see that, and I can't wait to get him with Ziyech on his right and Pulisic on his left. I can't wait to see that combination. I can't wait. Lads, Zuma had a decent game. Christensen had a decent game. Our defense did well. Now, a lot of people are blaming Kepa for the goal that we conceded. Naturally, he's the goalkeeper. If a goal goes in, then he didn't save it. So naturally, it would be a responsibility on his shoulders to protect that goal. So the fact that we conceded a goal, it meant he wasn't doing everything right. Naturally, because if he was, he would have saved it. But you see, lads, his positioning when that shot was taken was correct. Okay, was he a little bit slow to react? Possibly. Would he have saved it if he was a little bit taller? Possibly. Did that goal go in because Kepa wasn't up to scratch? No. No. You can't expect a player to save every shot. But lads, Kepa made some good saves in that game yesterday. Kepa made some good saves. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Kepa is spot on, Kepa is perfect, No. Kepa, I personally want to see the back of Kepa. I don't want to see Kepa playing for Chelsea no more. I don't want to see that. I want to see Kepa go elsewhere. Wish him the best of luck in his career. I wish him the best of luck in his personal life. I don't want to see him anywhere near Chelsea Football Club because I don't think he's up to scratch. That being said, his performance yesterday was decent. His performance yesterday was decent. He had some good saves. Now, he wasn't coming out and collecting crosses. He wasn't doing what we wanted him to do. He's still limited in that capacity. He's still limited. He doesn't control his area. He's limited. We all know that, and that's why I want to get rid of him. And hopefully, Mendy is announced anytime now. Anytime now Mendy is announced, hopefully. Even though Lampard did allude to it being something not there, not happening, not whatever. But you'd expect that from the manager until the deal is done. Now lads, the performances of some of the substitutes, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Barkley, were good. And to be honest lads, I think Barkley will have that role this season. A rotational role, a fringe, a squad player. And to be honest, that's the best role for Barkley. And I think Barkley is a valuable asset to have in that role because the man can play, the man can do the business coming off that bench. And in the cup games every now and then against Liverpool. Okay, now Callum Hudson-Odoi lads, I feel sorry for that dude. I really feel sorry for that dude because what does he have to do to get a start? I want to see Callum Hudson-Odoi given an opportunity, given a start, because right now we only have 3 out-and-out wingers: Pulisic, Ziyech, and Callum Hudson-Odoi. The rest, they can do a job. The rest, they can fill in. But as out-and-out wingers, we only have those 3. And I want to see Callum Hudson-Odoi get the opportunity in matches against the likes of Brighton. If we want to see him perform against the likes of Man City, Man United, Liverpool, give him the chance against Brighton. Let him get his edge. Let him get his game right. Lads, that's how I see the game yesterday. Tell me what you think, lads. I really want to know what you think about the game yesterday. You see, I've seen a lot on social media. I've seen a lot of reactions. I've seen a lot. I want to know what you guys think. My subscribers, what do you guys think about the game yesterday? The formation, the performances. I'd love to know what you think. So lads, in the comments below, let me know what you think. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed talking about this game because I enjoyed watching the game. Even though it wasn't a brilliant performance, a brilliant game, I enjoyed watching it because of the new faces that we have in the team. And I'm looking forward to the future games when we see the injection of more players from the new stock that we've acquired. So lads, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and appreciate you for being here. Have a great day, stay safe, and peace out.